So this topic is small topic, only troubleshooting I will tell later. Okay, only boot processing. Okay. At the time of booting time, we will get a issues that we will discuss in a next class. Okay, we'll see that one. So what is a boot processing? What is meant by boot processing? Okay, you start a PC, you power on your PC. So you press the power button. So here is like your PC, either it is a laptop or a desktop or your mobile phone, anything. You power on the system, right? You press the power button. When you press the power button, the power supply is distributed to your system, right? So you press the power button after some time, means after 1 second or maybe after 1 minute or 10 minutes, you'll get a login screen like this. And you given username and password, so then your system will be start working, right? You can able to use your system. Very simple. You press the power button. Morning, I open my laptop, I press the power button. After just 1 or 2 minutes, I got a login screen. I put a username and password, so then I can able to start working on my PC, right? So this is in between from press the power button till I got a my working screen. What is the step-by-step process happened in my system or happens in my system called a boot processing. Okay, simple. You press the power button, so your power is on, and the user got a screen to work on the screen. The in between, what are the step-by-step process happens inside a system is called a boot processing. Okay, so step-by-step process from start. Start means power on. Start means power on, and you got a screen. So what are the steps involved between these things called a boot processing? The very first step is post, power on, self-test. When you press the power button, the SMPS will start and give the power supply to all your components, to the motherboard and your hard disk, CD-RAM, and from motherboard on motherboard components like CPU, RAM, and BIOS, and other chipsets on your motherboard like a North Bridge, South Bridge. Okay, your peripherals, what are the connected things are there? Everything power supply is distributed. So at the time of power distribution, system test itself to make sure that every component is working fine or not. To make sure every component in the system is working good or not. So that is called a post operation. Power on self-test. It means system test itself to make sure your primary components working or not, like a CPU, RAM, motherboard, on motherboard chipsets are working or not. Okay, any graphic cards are installed. So is graphic card is working or not. So these are the primary components: CPU, RAM, motherboard, on motherboard chipsets, and connected to motherboard means the VGA cards, anything is installed, those are working or not. If it is working, means called post success. If it is failed, for boot failure. So your BIOS will help to do this post operation. BIOS recognize hardware devices at post operations only. So what hard disk you installed, what CPU you installed, what RAM is you are installed, okay, what graphic card you installed, okay, what NIC card is installed. So every device is recognized by your BIOS. So this is the first step of your boot process. Second one is finding out MBR record. Already I told on the hard disk you have a MBR record. Any bootable drives having a MBR record. So this MBR record will tell where is the bootloader, where is operating system, kind of stuff. But how to search which device having operating system based on the BIOS priorities. So earlier class, we have seen last class the boot priorities, right? In the BIOS, we have a boot priorities. So when you press the power button, first is post power and self-test to make sure all primary components are working. Second one is it search for MBR records, means bootable drives based on the boot priority in the BIOS settings. In this list, it will check first um, CD-ROM. Is CD-ROM contains any operating system? No. Then check in USB drives. Is a USB drive having any operating system? Yes, load it. Otherwise, check it in the hard drive. So in a hard disk, do you have operating system? It is there, then load it. If it is not there, then search in the network. So like this, based on the boot priorities, we try to locate MBR record for a bootloader purpose. What is this MBR record will tell about your partitions and operating system location, bootloader location, it will tell. What is the third step? Is this MBR will tells your system where is the bootloader. What is this bootloader? Is simple file, is a operating system loader file. It is different names are there for bootloader depends upon your operating system. If you are using Windows 7 or Windows 8, 10 or 11, Bootmgr is a bootloader. If you are using older operating system than Windows 7, like a Windows XP, Windows 2000, Windows 2003, those are used. NTLDR is a bootloader. If you are using Linux, GRUB is a bootloader. Current Linux bootloader is GRUB 2, GRUB version 2. Okay. And some Linux operating system use LILO also. Okay. So what happened? So MBR record will tell where is a bootloader. So first load the bootloader into RAM. What is this bootloader will tells? Where is the operating system? How to load operating system? Where is operating system? How to load operating system? Location of operating system files and which mode means I started my PC. Generally, full mode of operating system will be loaded. I want to load operating system in a minimal. So then minimal operating system only loaded. So Bootmgr will tell how to load operating system, means which mode of operating system should be loaded and where is the operating system files located. Then operating system will be loaded. You will get a login screen. You log into your screen. So you put a username and password. So your system, the background system services, applications, startups applications will run. So once it is done, you can start using your PC. See, I start a PC and now I can able to use. But between there is a steps. So those steps we call it as a boot processing. Once again, see, I copied some pictures and also I have this diagram. This is for Linux, but no difference. Only Linux, the grub kind of stuff, one or two names are different. But starting is you press the power button and your BIOS will detect like this post operation will happens. Okay, so it will recognize hardware devices and it will choose which device having your operating system based on the priorities. And that one, it try to locate where is the bootloader and load the bootloader to your system. Then it will find where is the operating system. Bootloader will also tell how to load operating system. Then all operating system is loaded. And then finally, you got a user's login screen. Once you log in, the background services, user and system services and applications will start automatically. Okay. So one more picture, it is I posted here. Actually, I given these three things into here. See, it is also very simple to understand. System startup, MBR bootloader, GRUB means it's a bootloader, and kernel initiate initial run levels. Are all Linux based only. This is the good one. Power on your system. Post operation will happen. Power on self test. Once it is all primary components are located, then it will based on your BIOS boot priorities. It will search operating system in these devices. In that one, it load a bootloader, and bootloader will tell how to load operating system. Once it is loaded, system process, user screen, you will get it. So this is simple steps, guys. Only 4, 5 steps you can able to tell. Okay, that's a main point of boot process. Of course, you search in Google, also you will get a lot of boot processing related. You can search for a Windows also, Linux, Windows kind of stuff. Okay. When you see this grub means Linux based, like grub kernel kind of stuff. It is Linux based. Okay. Different type of pictures are there to explain the boot process. Yeah, here it is also there. Here it is. This is also picture is good for boot process. Like some step by step, some are life cycle kind of stuff, some are if yes or no kind of stuff also there. Okay. So what is a boot processing? Step by step process of your power on your system to user working screen. Of course, this is boot processing related kind of stuff, including some troubleshooting, because first of all, we should understand we can um, put a points. That's why I told this small story that is. Okay. What is a boot processing? Is a step-by-step process of your system starts. How system starts. You press the power button, and the first one is post operation power on self test. System test itself to make sure all primary components working or not. If it is working, then it generate a single beep sound in case a beep is installed in it. And also you can see the keyboard LED blinking. Power LED and hard disk LED is blinking. And you can also see something on your monitor, like a PC logo or BIOS logo kind of stuff, some loading, operating system loading kind of stuff it shows. Okay. So the first thing is power and self test. Next, in case you didn't hear any beep sound, or hearing multiple beep sounds, continuous, long and short beeps kind of stuff, and there is nothing on your screen, no hard disk LED, no keyboard LED, meaning is post failure. Post is successful, next step of boot processing. Post failure, you have to troubleshoot. How to understand success or failure? So if it is successful, it generates a single beep, a keyboard LED blinking, hard disk LED blinking, and something on your screen you can able to see. BIOS logo, window logo, something it will be there. Means your host is successful. Your CPU, RAM, your motherboard, your graphic cards, everything is working. Okay. Host is successful. Not everything means all primary components are working. If it is a failure, you will understand by no beep sounds, or maybe multiple beep sounds, or continuous and long beep sounds. Why no beep sounds? Because some systems contains this kind of buzzers. Some are having this kind of speakers. Some are do not have both, any of these things. Okay. So new systems actually installed with this kind of buzzers. In old system, they have the small speakers for a understanding BIOS is successful or not. Okay. BIOS is successful. If it is not installed, you cannot hear any sound. Okay, that's why I said. If it is installed, you may hear a multiple beep sounds, continuous or longer short beeps. It means post is failure. It means there is a problem in your CPU or maybe RAM or maybe motherboard related issues. How to understand which issue it is? How to understand which issue it is? So if you are getting a continuous beep sounds, you can see the BIOS thing. You're getting continuous beep sounds. It is one continuous followed by two short beeps, then pause. Memory detected means RAM related. Three short beeps means one continuous. Three short beeps means VGA related. Short beeps means it can be a VGA related, quick boot, or no keyboard detected. So old one. So continuous beep followed by four short beeps, hardware component failure, something on motherboard issue it is. So generally, if post is failure, what we will do? To understand post is failure, what we will do? We'll clean the RAM, we reinsert the RAM, we check the all motherboard components properly installed or not. Okay. Any of main components means CPU, RAM, and on motherboard any component is failure or not connected, improper connection, incompatibilities, you will get this kind of stuff. Mostly it may be on the RAM loose, RAM got a dust, RAM failures are not properly connected. So what you will do, clean it, reinsert it, and start your PC. Okay. Otherwise, check your CPU and motherboard and power connections also. Disconnect all power connections, clean the RAM, remove and reinsert, and cross verify your RAM. Okay, this is post, and of course, earlier I put a one picture that is also very good to understand nowadays because this one. I said it is post LED motherboard. So I put a one picture, right? So now I try to put some other picture with almost same. This picture I put it. So just I need this picture. Guys, this document can be accessible by everyone. Is it easy to accessible? Okay. Have to make it much smaller. Okay. Now you can see. So here it is. DRAM LED is blinking. It means so earlier we have to use this beep sounds and all. But now we can directly understand DRAM blinking means it's a RAM related issues. So what to do? It may be loose connected, dashed, or incompatibility or not connected properly. Remove it, clean it, and reinsert it and cross verify with the other RAMs. So this is post related issues. At boot processing, first step is post. In a post, system test itself to make sure all the components means main components working on that. And also your BIOS will detect the all connected components, their details. Okay. So post is successful. Next step. Post is failure. Then we have to do troubleshooting. How do you know post is successful? So you can simply understand you got a something on screen. So it is post is successful definitely. And other things are like a single beep sounds, LED, keyboard LEDs, power and hard disk LEDs. It is there. Power LED is blinking. Power problem is not there. Okay. Like that we can understand from observation from instant what is the on the system, the LED or on the screen. We can understand where exactly problem is there. Okay. Next one. Post is failure. Then you have to do troubleshoot. There is a postcards, guys. There is a postcards are there. What is this postcard? Earlier days, people, it's difficult to find. No, no, no. BIOS. These are the postcards. We'll insert this postcard onto your motherboard to understand exactly what happened to our PCs. They will insert into your motherboard. It displays some numbers and certain LEDs so that people will understand where exactly a problem is there. Is it RAM related, CPU related, or any other chipset related on motherboard? It will tell. So how to, where is the exactly issue? So then they can able to understand. That will be gone to this chip level troubleshooting guys. Okay, not general public. We cannot. We don't use it general. Okay. Guys, understand post related issues. What is post?
Yeah, sir.
Very. So what is the next step? Post is success. It means your all primary components are good. Okay. So what is the next step? BIOS. In the BIOS, it will check the boot priorities. Try to locate operating system device. So in the device, it will find your bootloader. Load the bootloader. Bootloader will tell how to load operating system and where is operating system and how to load operating system, which mode of operating system should be loaded. Once your operating system loaded, you'll get your login screen, enter. But here it is in second. The post is success, but it check the boot priority, try to locate operating system. Okay. In generally, where is our operating system? In our hard disk or SSD server, right? Operating system located in hard disk or SSDs. Now you press the power button, post operation is done, but on the screen you are getting boot device not found or unable to locate operating system device or Bootmgr is missing. So you got certain error on your screen. Post is success, but you cannot see, you can see only error on the screen. It means post is success, but there is a operating system or hard disk related issue. So on your screen, if it is shows boot device not found, unable to locate bootable device or Bootmgr is missing on your screen after power on. So it is post is good. No need to check RAM and all. So two things are there. One is make sure your hard disk is working or connected. Okay. So what is this cause? Maybe hard disk is not working or failed, or maybe it is not connected properly. Maybe OS is corrupted or OS is not there. Two possibilities. Okay. Two possibilities. First one is hard disk related. Another one is OS related. Okay. So how to confirm that one? How to confirm it is hard disk or not? First of all, go to BIOS settings. Check the hard disk is available or not. You should go to BIOS settings. Go to search. Is hard disk is showing here or not? Okay. Hard disk is showing or not. That is a bootable kind of stuff. Yeah, like this. Some screen shows like this also. You can see this is hard disk is detected. Hard disk is detected. CD-ROM is detected like this. Hard disk is detected. You can see hard disk drive detected. You can see from main or advanced or boot. You can see hard disk is available or not. See different screens having different way of representing. In the down, you can see yes, OS boot manager, USB flash drive, internal CD DVD like that it is showing, right? So your hard disk is detected or not. You have to search where exactly it is showing. So it is also showing your system information. I am searching for a hard disk information. Nothing it is there. Okay. Anyway, first of all, go to BIOS settings. You know how to go to BIOS settings. Go to BIOS settings. Check hard disk is available. Yes. Means OS related issue. Hard disk is working. So OS related issue. And no, you check it. Hard disk is not showing here. In this one, hard disk is not showing. So what to do? Remove the cabinet. Check the connectivities. Verify the connectivity or try to replace with another hard disk. New hard disk is detecting, or maybe check this hard disk with other system. So this hard disk is working or not. So first of all, you have to confirm hard disk is working or not. Hard disk is working, OS related. Hard disk is not showing in BIOS settings. Check the connectivity. Sometimes loose connectivities are also possible, and also cross verify with the other system. This hard disk to other system and different hard disk to this system like that. And replace the hard disk if hard disk is not working. Replace the hard disk is not working, and reinstall the operating system. Hard disk is working. It is either boot MGR missing or operating system is corrupted. So here it is. In case boot, in case your boot MGR is corrupted. In case your boot MGR is corrupted. So what to do? So it is not hard disk issue. It is operating system related. So you think of boot MGR is missing, boot MGR is corrupted. You know, some people will do, they have a Windows 7 or Windows 10, they install Ubuntu in it. Okay. Or they try to install some different operating system in different partitions. So sometimes this boot corruption is happens. In olden days is most possible error. Nowadays we are not getting, but still we are getting. Okay. So what to do? Your boot MGR is corrupted. Bootloader is corrupted. You cannot boot. So what to do? Simple. You are using a Windows 7 kind of stuff. Okay. You have an installation disk or repair disk. If you have a installation disk or in a DVD or pen drive, or if you have a repair disk, so connect it and you can go to the repair options. Or If you have a Windows 7 installation disk or repair disk, you can find a bootmgr file in it, copy that one into C drive. One option is put a installation disk or a installation DVD or pen drive or repair disk. Copy the bootmgr file from your disk to C drive of a hard disk. Second one is you can go to repair options. In Windows 10, there is a beautiful repair options are there. Go to the troubleshooting in the using repair disk or installation disk. Go to troubleshooting options, then go to advanced options are there. Okay, go to advanced options are there. In that one, select startup repair. Select startup repair. So that is. So I clumsily I put it this one. If possible, I will make it more easy for you. This thing. Okay. Yeah. Guys, remember, first of all, I will make it much easier and we do not have much time also. So next class, I will go to little deeper. So first things, you start a PC, post operation. You check all main components like CPU, RAM, motherboard, and on motherboard devices and chipsets working fine. Posts will be successful. Post failure, how you will understand continuous beep sounds or longer beep sounds, nothing on your screen, okay, like that. And also nowadays we can understand by on motherboard LED status are there. By that one we can understand where exactly issue is there. So based on that we will do our troubleshooting. If it is a RAM, so we'll clean up RAM and crossfire. We install new RAM, or maybe you clean up the RAM and reinstall the RAM kind of stuff. Okay. And the second step, BIOS post is successful. How can we understand it is successful? A single beep sound, keyboard LEDs, something on your screen is there. If it is continuous, good. Sometimes in the second step, the MBR loading is there, no? So that's boot loader is there. So it is showing a boot device not found, boot MGR missing, or unable to detect bootable drives. These three things, any of these things comes under, then it is two issues. One is hard disk or operating system. Not CPU, not RAM, not motherboard components. Okay. It is post is success. It is hard disk or a operating system. How to confirm it is hard disk related? Go to the BIOS setting, check hard disk is showing hard disk in BIOS settings or not. It is showing operating system issue. It not showing, check the hard disk. Okay, so that's the point. If the hard disk is corrupted, you have to go to the new hard disk and reinstall the operating system. So here it is. This is also an error. If this error also occurs, same thing. This kind of error is also occurs, same thing. Nothing. Okay. So it is hard disk problem. Not working. If hard disk is not working, what you do? If you have a system image backup, you can restore into your hard disk or a new hard disk. Okay. So or reinstall the operating system. Okay. If it is boot MGR is missing kind of stuff, Then what to do? So you can have a installation disk or repair disk. You can copy that Bootmgr, or you can go for a startup repair option in the advanced options in Windows 10. Startup repair, it will repair. Again, guys, hard disk is working, OS related problem. So if it is OS related problem, then go for a startup repair, or you can use system reset this PC kind of options. If you have a system image backup, you can restore it or reinstall the operating system. Hard disk is not working, put a new hard disk. If you have a system image backup, restore it or install the operating system. So these are the simple way to remember things. Again, understand hard disk is working, what to do. Hard disk is not working, what to do. Guys, faster.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, two more points are there, guys. Same third point is also same as the second point. Simple, you start a PC, post is successful, and one issue is there that is called Windows keep loading. It will comes like this. So it means there is no this issue also there. Okay, I will put it and I'll make it much smaller. So it's good. This is also an issue. It's a second and third are both are same issues only. Here it is. If you are using bootloader will load into operating system. You start a PC, post is successful. Boot MBR record will tell where is the bootloader. Bootloader will load into your system. Then it will tell how to load operating system. But Bootmgr is corrupted, or your startup PC is corrupted. Okay, something is issue is there, or maybe this keep loading is there, even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, it's keep on rotating like this. In this case also, there is a issue with your operating system. No hard disk issue here. This is operating system issue. So what to do? Unable to find bootable disk, or a bootable device not found, it can be a hard disk problem. It can be a hard disk problem, but this kind of error, not hard disk, operating system. What to do? Same troubleshooting as a second step. What do we have to do? In this, go to repair disk, use a repair disk or installation disk. Try to go for a troubleshoot options. Go to advanced options to the startup repair, or reset this PC, or reload a operating system using system image backup. So that's it. And finally, loading of operating system. Loading of operating system is happens. Okay, once operating system is successfully loaded, you'll get a login screen. Once you got a login screen, you log in, the startups will start. What are the applications is required to start? Those things will be started. You can see the startups here. So those applications are enabled. Those applications automatically start in your PC. See, this is unnecessarily there. Okay. But later I will explain this startup kind of stuff. So what are the startup applications and the services will run in your PC, including your background graphics, themes and everything. It will be run. This background theme is there now. The theme or desktop wallpaper kind of stuff will run. Okay. So then boot processing is completed. Any issue, guys, any issues occur. So you should understand which point. Not always I will check the power connectivity. I will check the main power supply connection. It is not always required. You power on. Already your system is showing something. So it means you have to avoid a few other things. Okay. Understand from where. Just I am adding these points. I am not explaining right now. I will explain in a next class. No, not that much. Only these points. Not even this. Okay. Oh, okay. Up to here. Just I'm adding these points. I'm not explaining right now. So I will explain in the next class because compulsory you should read what are I told and check any video related or notes related also. These points I added is one of the important is one is boot processing, issues at boot processing. After booting means you are working on your system is very dead slow. Even after your system is booted successfully, you put a username and password, the system you cannot able to work immediately. Or maybe while you are working, it is dead slow. So how to maintain your system to make it optimized level means your CPU, RAM and hard disk. So what is their level? What are the application you open based on that? How it is should be work fine. And what are the different troubleshooting things? Just I put some points here. So you just read it. Okay. So how to maintain a system, things will comes here. And of course, I have some more points related to management, like what is a service, what is startups, registries, safe mode. Okay, these are all we will discuss in a separate way. System restorations, blue screen of death. These are all complete hardware troubleshooting kind of stuff. We'll discuss. Just add these points. We'll discuss these points in the next class. Okay. So tomorrow I am little busy, guys, but I will inform you what is the class timing. Mostly it is 10:30 only. So maybe little late, like 11. Okay. So day after tomorrow, I'm on the leave. So one of our trainer will take care of this service desk. Okay. So tomorrow we'll finish off all this hardware and troubleshooting part. Monday or Tuesday onwards, I will start networking. So Friday, mostly Sai Prasad will take care of your service desk classes. Okay, he's a very senior, most real-time experience person. Okay, okay, real-time experience person. He will give you real-time examples also. You can ask multiple questions to him. So he will tell entire IT infrastructure and different departments in IT organization. And he worked in real time. He is one of IT manager level, means global IT managers. He worked as a global IT managers. Because of some reasons, he started working with us as a trainer. So that is very good for us also. Okay. So he will share a lot of experiences. So compulsory sit with him, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, depends upon his availability. So he will explain. Also, you can ask so many questions regarding the IT related, service desk related, ITL related. So ask him. Don't ask like give me attendance, sir. I'm what we can say. mm, uh, what we say here it is. When is our communication session? Okay, when is our interview? Don't ask that questions. Ask purely IT. Luckily he's agreed to take the class. Okay, so that is
Okay.
important session. Don't miss his sessions. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay. So that's it for
Okay, sir.
today, guys. Okay, read what are we discussed last 3 days. So compulsory read it. Tomorrow the timing I will share. Okay. So either me or Sai sir will take care. So day after tomorrow, definitely he will take care.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Yes. I stop recording. I will share both the videos after some time.